Maryland Governor Larry Hogan yesterday came out and said that on Friday at 5 o'clock, there are going to be some changes coming to Maryland's COVID restrictions.
Effective this Friday, March 12th at 5 p.m., capacity limits will be lifted on outdoor and indoor dining at restaurants and bars. They will still be limited to seated and distanced service. Other larger outdoor and indoor venues
Wait
will
for it, Kelly.
expand to 50% capacity. This includes conference and wedding venues, concert venues, conventions, theaters, racing facilities, and other outdoor entertainment and sporting venues, including Camden Yards and Pimlico.
There you go, Kelly. You can finally go to Pimlico. I know you're super excited about that.
The Nats do play Baltimore. If the Mayor Bowser doesn't get involved and lift the restrictions, you can go up 95 and see a baseball game. Incredible, exciting. Also of note, that also means Merriweather Post, big question mark on if they'll be able to open up and attract artists to perform there too. Sort of a double-edged sword there, but that's super exciting.
I don't have a crystal ball, but I'm pretty sure Merriweather's going to be like, we got OAR at half capacity. Who's in? And everyone's going to be like, I'm there. Let's do it.
Yeah, it is pretty
not
exciting.
Like a couple of the band, like the whole band. Like they're all going to show up. It's going to be great.
OAR, okay. Yeah, keeping it local.
Right? Like they can call OAR and be like, hey, can you be here Friday at 7? And they'll be like, sure, let's do this.
That's true.
And then we'll have half capacity at Merriweather and everything will be great with the world.
I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely. Now, of course, with the Maryland restrictions, the local jurisdictions can also decide yes or no if they want to do that or not for their area. So like Baltimore City could potentially block the Camden Yards thing. I saw this morning Montgomery County was very sassy with their response because the media went after them and they were like, well, we learned about this with the public, so we're still reviewing it, but call us back later, basically. Yeah. So, you got to different areas can do different things. You got to figure out too, like Maryland's a huge state. I don't think people like realize from Cumberland on the western side all the way to Chris Field on the eastern shore, it's like longer than Pennsylvania. It is a big ass state. So I think, some of the things the governor does are for maybe less populated parts of the state versus like Montgomery County. And so there's definitely a lot of dialogue going on there.
For sure.
I know, that's my public service for today, Kelly. You don't think about it. Maryland, super long, really thin, super long.
Yeah. I do because I've grown up here and I've
you're from here.
Been
I know.
Around. Yeah.
I know. But you think of it as just like a little panhandle and like a little thing. It goes all around, but it's huge. It's huge. There's mountains, there's oceans, there's cities, there's farms. It's got everything.
There's not oceans. There isn't a ocean.
There's an ocean. Yes, there's an ocean and a bay.
Okay.
You can be sitting on the dock of the bay. You can be rolling on the river, or you can be surfing USA. That's amazing. And by the way, Maryland tourism, I'm calling you because that's a great slogan. We should work on
that. Super exciting. Okay, now Bowser, get involved. Okay, we're waiting at the edge of our seat because actually the Nats did email me and a bunch of the season ticket holders yesterday, being like, "We know we haven't forgotten about you, but there's nothing we can really do. We're just know that once that announcement comes, we're ready."
Mayor Bowser, get involved, she says.
Yes.
Well, one thing we can talk about today that's going on, the DC website opened up. If you are a district resident, that is the coronavirus.dc.gov. That started their pre-registration today. So on the website, it started at 8 a.m. You can click that little green pre-register here button. They're asking people who are like within the age limits or the certain zip codes or the eligibility for workforce, that sort of thing, to go there first. But after all the crazy crashes and stuff, they say that today, once you pre-register, you are in the system. And then when you get to your turn, they will let you know it's your turn. So that's awesome.
Clarification, though, that all zip codes in DC are able, if you're fit over the age and the health things, are able to register.
Yes.
That previously had not been the case. So
yes.
they did tweak that, although they're distributing them via zip code, but
yes.
every zip code can do it, which is a change from past policy.
And they were clear this morning. They're like, not everyone has to go there at 8 a.m. because we don't want the thing to crash.
You don't get it. Yeah, I got that email too. It's like just because you get registered at 8:30, if you register at 6:30 p.m., you don't get priority.
Right. Like
So
you can
everyone
swing
just-
by anytime. Just anytime you want to just swing on by. That's fine. It can be
That's perfect.
9:30, it can be 7 p.m., it could be next Tuesday, whatever.
Yes, the server is waiting for you.
And they're talking about the first people getting notified for the new way they're doing this. You can start registering as of now, but don't have to rush. And then the first people will get their notifications of their vaccine on Friday.
Very cool.
That's great. Hopefully, hey, trying something new. Hopefully it works. And they said that you can get your notification like within a day or within months, but you're in the system. You're in the system. Somebody smarter than us has a spreadsheet. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I would do this really hard, but that's good. I'm glad.
Let's just keep on the coronavirus train for a second. What do you say, Kelly?
Well, we've been doing it for the last 365 days. Why stop now?
That's certainly true. And on that year anniversary, the Smithsonian has gotten their hands on some coronavirus related items. So they have like the original vial of the COVID-19 vaccine that was given out, and they showed video of like their collection of it. So God love the Smithsonian U.S. History Museum. They showed up like how they're packaging it and preserving it. And then they're also going to have, of course, COVID exhibits for years to come. But I thought it was interesting. You never like see the back end like collection of this kind of stuff.
Yeah, not in real life. I've only seen it really in movies.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and usually like Nick Cage is like stealing stuff from there. So
Yeah.
I appreciate the Smithsonian like laying that out for us. And they also have that's not the right one. Well, I mean, someday those guys probably will be in the Smithsonian. But they've got the initial like original vials, and they've got Sandra Lindsay, the first dose, and the vaccine record card that was out there, which is really cool.
Hopefully the Smithsonian will get a nice big sponsor like Pfizer or Johnson & Johnson to take care of that first exhibit, because I know like most nonprofits, it's been really rough.
Yes. So they're preserving our history as always. Way to go, Smithsonian.